Hi there, I'm Roxanne Wade. Welcome to the final episode in my series entitled Lockdown Skills for Youth During COVID-19 Times. Last week we talked about some of the skills that you will need to succeed in the midst of the pandemic and beyond. Today, let's explore some of the resources available to you to get you ready for the world of work, whether you're seeking employment or you are preparing to start your own business. First of all, we want to make sure that your mental health and well being are in check. Eat well, exercise, and if you start to feel overwhelmed by the conditions surrounding the pandemic, talk to somebody about it. If you don't feel brave enough to talk to someone, what you can do is consult one of these apps, which are designed to help you to cope with depression, anxiety, and stress. Yes, folks, there's an app for everything. Next, in terms of professional development and skills training, there are numerous free offerings online, especially these days. A lot of them they lead to certification too. Two of the most popular platforms are Coursera and edX. Coursera allows you to build skills with courses, certificates, and degrees online from world-class universities and companies. You have the option of free courses and university degrees at significantly lower prices. What is great about these two platforms is that you can learn at your own pace and they are 100% online. edX is actually a nonprofit created by founding partners Harvard and MIT, and they have some awesome subjects available including law, history, science, engineering, business, social sciences, computer science, and even artificial intelligence. Not to be left out of the mix is Google. Google caused a stir recently when they introduced their career certificates for young people to learn job ready skills and to advance their careers in high demand fields such as data analysis and IT support. You could check them out with Go Google certificates. If you have decided that you want to learn a new skill or trade, you can undertake national and Caribbean vocational qualifications, which involves hands on training and makes you immediately work ready upon completion. These days, employers are actually asking for NCVQs. Check out your national training agency or your local vocational education council to see what's available. In Trinidad, for example, there's the National Training Agency in Barbados, there's the TVET Council of Barbados, and in Jamaica, the Jamaica Heart Trust. If you prefer, though, to take on the more traditional academic qualifications, the University of the West Indies should be your institution of choice. University of the West Indies has world-class certifications and recognition, and I myself am a proud UWE graduate. There are three main campuses, or the three larger campuses, Cave Hill, Barbados, UWE Mona in Jamaica, and the St. Augustine campus in Trinidad. But UWE has a presence in a lot of the other Caribbean countries, including Antigua and Barbuda, Anguilla, the British Virgin Islands, Cayman Islands, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. What is wonderful about UE is that they have several modalities. You could do online learning, you have an online campus, and you could do face to face or online with the extension facility at UE. Next, let's take a look at the languages. We talked about languages last week. You have to consider learning a language to get the edge on some of the other people who will be vying for positions in areas that you want to work in. Now, the foreign embassies from non-English speaking nations that are based in your country, what they would do is offer face-to-face conversational courses for the general public. So, for example, in Barbados, there's the Venezuelan Institute, and they regularly offer free courses to the general public at the conversational level, the basic, intermediate, and advanced level. But you can also work with free mobile applications such as Duolingo and online courses from the BBC Languages platform. Lastly, let's talk about your networking skills. You need to join a youth network or organization that's related to your interests. Two of the most active in the Caribbean are the Caribbean Center of Excellence for Sustainable Livelihoods and the Caribbean Youth Environment Network. Now, what these organizations do, and organizations similar to them, they regularly host workshops to help you to build those soft skills that we talked about in our last session. And they do networking events to connect the young people to experience business operations and, of course, to connect with other young people with similar interests. Now, if you want the opportunity to learn on the job and impress a potential employer, you need to volunteer. Volunteering gives you the opportunity to meet people outside of your usual circle, and some of these people could actually influence your career in a positive way. Now, it's best to volunteer in an area where you have some interest. So, for example, if it is you want to do physiotherapy, it might be useful to volunteer in a senior citizens home. If it is you're passionate about animals, what you might want to do is help out at the local animal shelter. Now, I want to thank you for watching the lockdown series. I hope you found it to be useful. Please check out my Facebook page, Workmates BB, to find information on my next webcast series.